Good evening, everybody. I am your lovely host, Rin, and today with me I have Godfather5000, aka Denzel. And today we're going to have a bit of like an interview slash podcast. Denzel, you may introduce yourself. Tell the viewers who you are.
Sup, I'm God45,000, aka Denzel, as Rin has already said. I am 19 years old. In 2 weeks, I am 20. I am currently working at, you could say, a news outlet for the media. I am a cameraman and photographer.
So, Denzel, tell us a bit about your job and what you do exactly.
Well, it's already actually self-explainable. I work at the media. It's called NEE, Nationale Informatie Institute. Um, like I said, I am a cameraman and photographer. If there's anything that has to do with pretty much anything, president or opening of something, I have to go there to film it and then I have to edit it and it comes on TV. We also have a YouTube channel where also all of our edits come up.
I have seen your channel and your edits. Let me see if I can screen share and pull it up.
Mhm.
Okay. So this is your Instagram where I've seen you post some of your edits.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna play the audio or else YouTube
Copyright.
might come after me.
Yeah, yeah, you have copyright. All of my video get copyright claim, but I don't make money out of it, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's just more of a passion for you, like a fan work
Exactly.
in a way, like to pay tribute to the series you like. I'm a fan of your edits. Like
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
really like them. And congratulations on, well, it was 300 a while ago, but yeah, I see you got more subscribers.
How many is
That's
it now?
awesome.
311. Nice. I did not even pay attention that it got to 11. Last time I checked, it was 305.
305. Oh, I myself went up a few subscribers, so yeah.
How much do you have?
Now I have 31, and I started like a while ago. We were
Mhm.
actually planning to do like the whole thing with the channel, right? We were gonna actually go into a different direction
Mhm.
with it. But I'm guessing this one is a bit more comfortable and a lot easier to work with, especially since this is kind of the idea how I wanted to work with many people, and you are actually also in the whole crew behind this.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect stuff to turn out this way.
Expect the unexpected is what I always say.
Yes. So,
Cool. But if I may say this to your subscribers, um, when do you think the next video will be? Because I'm still working on mine for the channel.
at the moment, I usually go live once a week because at the moment I'm busy with school, so I still need to see what I'm gonna talk about. And
Mhm.
with certain subjects, there needs to be like a way how you can talk about it. Like you can't just
Without
start
addressing
talking
it
about it, or else
directly.
there is a chance that people will take it the wrong way and your words can be technically used against you, even though you didn't want it to end up that way.
Yeah, that is true.
So we actually met like a while ago. This this year actually.
No, it was last
Last
year,
year.
wasn't it? Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
last
last
year. I,
year.
I think it was in October. I could actually check real quick. I think I still have the
Yeah, it's
videos.
probably October. It was like
Yeah,
a
I think
school
so.
party.
Yeah. What was your first initial reaction when meeting me? Meeting on quotation because it was more as a bump in.
Okay, so in the beginning, I went there with a couple of friends and my brother, and we were just like hanging out. I was hanging out more with my friends. And my brother was doing his own thing. I actually noticed you when I got in. You were like wearing the wearing the wig.
Yeah. Yes. I would. I don't have it anymore. I don't have it anymore. Else I would
Uh,
actually wear it right now so people know. But nah.
it, it looked good on you, man. Like if you were actually to grow
Thank
your hair,
you.
I was like that would actually be nice. Not gonna
Thank
lie.
you. Thank you. Thank you. I actually want to do that, grow up my hair, but not to get an afro. More or less. I just have to check what style I'm going to choose when it's fully grown.
Yeah, so I saw you. Like I kind of wanted to approach you because you were like a fun person. Like you were hanging out with friends and stuff. But I was just a little awkward there. I was doing my own thing though, having fun.
I noticed.
Place was a bit too cramped.
Yes, it was. It was not a good idea for them or your school
It's
to
not my
hold the
school, it's my
party there.
brother's school.
Oh, yeah, brother's school. All right, 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 right.
But
So
yeah,
yeah, it really was cramped.
you cannot invite an entire school in such a small space.
That is true. But even worse than that, they invited the entire school plus people from the outside could join in.
Exactly.
That's just mind blowing.
Because I saw people from my school, people from uh Lyceum Tui.
Yeah, everyone was there. There were people from AMS, UCM, AIN, LICO, everyone.
Yes, everyone. So yeah,
But it was a fun night.
it
I
was
must say, it
fun.
was a fun night.
But yeah, most people just hung around outside. They just went inside to dance because yeah. But
That was me.
it was a bit much. Like you need a bigger place, especially
That is true.
for so many people. But
Yes,
yeah,
that is true.
it's a bit tough getting stuff around here with a small budget. So yeah, and the schools don't really have that much money.
You can say a lot about when it comes to schools.
But yeah, so
I was gonna say something. I forgot. I forgot. I can't come up with it right now.
forgot.
No, it had to do with the whole party. Oh, yeah. I was actually disappointed at the whole event because the name of the event that the school organized was 80s and 90s party. That is why I wore the afro. That is why I came old school. I was ready for all of the old songs. And when I got there, they
Oh,
were
you were
just
like
playing.
for the disco like a kind of vibe.
Yes, that
But
is why I
explain
drove.
your
That's why I dressed up
your
the way I
style.
did. That is why I was dressed the way that I was. So when I got there, they were just playing everything except 80s, 90s, or let's say also say early 20s. Then I asked someone that I saw, like, yo, when are they going to start it? Or am I at the wrong party? They said, oh no, that was from 9 to 10. What?
9 to 10.
That, yeah,
I was there
yeah.
around that time. I mean, uh, I didn't really see anything like that. I was kind of like dressing like the '80s style, a bit rock.
That I noticed.
But yeah, I didn't really see anybody like dressed like me or like you. They were just
Yeah,
like,
no one did. No one did. They were from the school, so I get them. They just dress up for a normal party. But I was so invested in the only 80s party because I heard the school is organizing this. It was a friend of mine. It was a friend of mine that told me about it, and it's an 80s and 90s party. I'm like, well, I know what I got to do. And so that's actually the reason why I came. I was only hyped for the old songs. I am a old soul, I must say. I am from 2000. I was born in 2000. But my God, I listen to a lot of old songs.
same here. Like, I was like expecting something different as well. Like, I didn't see the whole stuff that was like the '90s, '80s, or something like that. I was already dressing like, the way I do
Yeah,
because that is like my style in general
yes.
with like the big hair and stuff like that.
Hey, and it's beautiful, I must say. It's beautiful.
Thank you. But yeah, we actually saw a couple of artists playing there. Um,
Yeah, I believe it was Psycho, wasn't it?
I don't think it was Psycho. It was Keith and another guy.
Oh yeah, Keith. Yeah, yeah. No, was it RTF too?
Yeah,
I
RTF.
think. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that is where I actually got mad because, like I already said, I was expecting old songs, and then I see Keith and RTF pull up, and I'm not. I'm a weird Surinamer. I am. I don't listen too much to Suriname music. So when I saw them coming, I was like, what's happening? Why are they here? And that's when everything actually became better for everyone else that was there. I was enjoying myself. I was, but I was still disappointed. But it like I said, it was a fun night.
Like I just sat inside. I like there wasn't really that many people I could interact with. Like
Yeah,
everybody was like hyped up and shit. I was just like sitting on like the bench, not really a bench, but like uh somewhere
the
inside.
sort of bench that they had there. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
noticed you. I kept seeing you like in the corner, and I was like, do I know her? No, no, I don't think I do. So
Yeah, now
I,
you
I,
do.
I already I already had it in mind for like maybe I'll approach her, because I see that you're an awkward-ish kind of person, and that's not meant as in what's the leader thing there? In
Insult.
insult, yes. Some sometimes I forget the words. That's not meant as an insult, but I noticed that you were feeling a little bit awkward here, so I was like,
I was feeling
oh,
awkward. I didn't really like
yeah, the
the
whole thing.
atmosphere. It was different from what I expected.
Yeah, that is true. But I'm used to going to those kind of parties, so I quickly adjusted to it. So I saw you there, and I was like, I think I'll approach her, but not yet. Not yet. And then I walked into the middle of the club to go meet a few other friends of mine, and I was there dancing with them. And all of a sudden, Lord behold, who do I see there? You standing a little bit more closer. You were all the way in the corner where I was the first time. Then I went into the middle of the club, and you were in the middle too. I'm like, no, no, wait, no. Are you following me? That's literally what I was saying. Are you following me? So I'm like, okay, I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her. But it's a party. There's music playing. Everyone's dancing. The whole place is cramped up. So I'm like, I can't go up to you and whisper in your ear like, "Hey, how's it going?" No, no, I couldn't do that. So,
I actually
so
went
for
to
the
dance.
first time,
I
hmm
actually went to dance because my friends went outside to smoke weed, and I
uh,
didn't go to join them. I just like uh,
yeah, yes,
I went to
just
sit near the
stay
bar,
inside.
and after that, I just went to dance. Like
Your
two of the
dance
other
there.
people I knew, Roski and Josh were there. So
Everyone knows those two guys. Everyone knows them. Holy yeah.
yeah, and a couple of my other friends were dancing, so I wanted to go dance as
With
well.
them. Mm. So that's why we're there because actually that's where I went. That was the group that I went to. I saw Roski and Josh because the guys that were with also knew them, and he told me like, "Yo, they're over there in the middle. Let's join them." So I'm like, "Okay, bet, let's go." So that's why I went there. And so now apparently I learned that that's why you went there too. So
Yeah,
like I'm there. I'm thinking like, okay, I'll ask her. I'll ask her like, "Yo, do you want to dance or something?" But like I already said, I couldn't do that because of the whole environment, how it was that busy playing
music
music
was
and
loud.
everything.
You couldn't. If you were to like talk to me, I wouldn't understand you.
Exactly. So the only option I had, and this is the first time that I've done this, was take out my phone, was to take out my phone and just stand there for 2 minutes straight thinking about what am I going to type for you. That's what I did. That's why I was standing still in the court. I don't know if you saw that, but I was just there as I like, what am I going to say? You know what? I'll just type something in, and I showed it to you, and that's how we met. It's a weird interaction, I must say.
It was weird, but I uh like I hadn't expected that before. I found it very creative.
It was in a moment. I don't know if I should say I was desperate, but it was the only option that I had.
You weren't desperate, dude. You were just like trying like a way to communicate with me.
Yeah, let's just say that. Yeah.
Because if you were to yell out in public, that wouldn't look right.
No one would hear me. Everyone would think that I'm just enjoying the music because everyone was yelling or jumping. I'm surprised the whole place didn't just break down.
Oh, the place didn't seem so structurally sound. Like,
Exactly, and it isn't. It actually is not because I worked there. I worked there in 2016 or 17 when it was still called Ace. Now it's called Colors. It's a new owner, but I worked there with the previous owner. That was for a vacation job, and they told me about the whole place, and I was scared because I was there almost every day, and they told me how the whole place is not that stable. But every day, the entire club was packed with people, and everyone was also wild. Like it's a club. It's how it is. So I was always
yeah.
scared for that.
Like, to be honest, it's kind of like not really the first time, but one of the few times that I went out to like a club, because I only go when it's like a school party and it's like this. That's the only time when I go out. Last time they had it at before that time they had it at Sasasu, so
Mhm.
I went there as well. That place looked nicer than this place. There was
It
more room.
is. It is. I recommended it that they rather go there, but what happened is that Tom's other school already had Sasasubo.
Mm.
That's why they had to go to Colors.
Yeah, because I was like worried like something would happen, like because it didn't look stable.
Yeah, it like I said, it really wasn't all that. But thank God nothing happened. So let's be happy for that.
Yes, but I really like the atmosphere. Like having even like before I went to like the club, like I usually don't really go out to the city, but I actually liked it. Like the fact that I saw people having fun, the whole lively atmosphere, stuff like that. But I didn't really have a person that I was like close with who would come along
Mhm.
with me because they had something else to do that day and it was a bit of a short notice.
Yeah, understandable. Understandable. But
Because
in the end, I guess you had me then.
yeah, I'm very happy. Like you made my night.
Yes, I am too because I went there with two friends, but they are a couple. So they
You were like
invited
the
me
third
to the
wheel.
whole thing, and I was the third wheel. I had no one to dance with. So when I saw them go into a corner, I'm like, they're gonna leave me alone here. So yeah, then I made sure I was really happy. It really was fun.
Was it your friend that looked like Poke?
Yes, yes, the one with the bandana. Believe it or not, the guy you're talking about is literally apping me right now on my phone. My phone is right next to my my PC, and he's literally apping me right now.
Is he actually watching the live stream? Because I saw like,
Um, mm-mm, no, don't think so. Let me check.
all right,
No, no,
so yeah,
he's busy here. But you know him, or at least you know his girlfriend, Ralitza, right? Because she told me that she
mm,
knows you.
she knows me from Instagram. Probably we probably chatted or something like that.
No, I believe she said it was from Facebook, or at least she had you as a friend. Yeah,
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 it was
that's
probably
what she said. She
Facebook.
has you as a friend. She was the one that actually also told me about you because
Hmm.
after the night or after we left, she asked for like, "Yo, who was that girl you were dancing with?" I'm like, "Oh, that's a girl that I met. You know, she seems like a fun girl and everything." And she's like, "Oh, okay, cool, cool." And I remember I mentioned you again a few days later because I was looking at the videos, and then all of a sudden, I think it was 3 weeks later, she just asks me like, Denzel, you would not believe who I have as my friend on Facebook. I'm like, who? And she sends over like a screenshot of your account. And I'm like, that's so yeah, that's how it was. And I just looked at it. I was thinking again, I was thinking, should I app her?
Like message
Nah,
you.
nah. I was like, nah, it's gonna be weird. I don't have anything to say, even though I wanted to get to know you. let's say I was scared to do it. Let's say I was scared, so I just left it as it is.
It's understandable. But we actually ended up meeting again through Romy. Like I added you on like I saw you she had made like some art for you on her page. And then
Oh yeah, yeah,
like your profile picture. So I like saw the picture but I didn't know it was you. But this is
yeah,
actually really interesting.
yeah. That's the story, I guess. And who was the first? Was I the first that chatted you on Instagram, or was it you?
I'm
I
not
believe it
sure.
was me. I
Yeah, it was
believe it was
probably you.
me. Yeah, I don't know why exactly anymore, but I chatted you first, and I think the first thing I said was, "Do you remember me?" Or I said your name. No, I said, "Do you remember me?" And you said Denzel, and then I said your name, and that's where everything just started again. Like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, I wouldn't call that awkward. It was actually just okay.
Yeah, it was a normal conversation meeting to start again from chat, and I'm happy that it actually happened like that, or else I probably would have never texted you. I'm somebody that doesn't chat first when it comes to social media. I don't slide into DMs first unless I met the person in real life before. Then I have a reason like, yo, you remember me? This dude that you met here.
Yeah, I didn't really wanted to like give you my contact info like there because it was a bit not
Let's
that
not go
appropriate.
there. Let's not go there. It was my friends that suggested it. It was Ralitza that suggested it. Ralitza, if you ever see this, I am now calling you out. It's your fault because I believe you were on your phone. I think you said your dad called you to leave, right?
Hmm?
I
Me?
I think yeah. I think it
Oh
was you were on
yeah,
your phone. You were on your phone, and then I
I
went to the
had to
site to
leave.
Ralitza, and then she said, "Ask for her number." I'm like, "Nah." She'd be like, "Ask." I'm like, "Fine," and that's why I asked. Yeah, I really didn't want to do it because it's also not something I do to ask on the first night.
It felt a
But
bit awkward.
yeah, it was. It was. Oh, you rejected it. I was like, understandable, understandable. It's okay.
But yeah, there were like a couple of creepy people there. So I stuck around with you more because you felt like a bit like chill. Like you actually felt chill, not a bit, but just like chiller than the rest, and the rest was
And
just
the
like
rest. Yeah,
the rest
you
was
said
just
that
like
in the
really calm.
notes. You said that in the notes. Yeah,
Yeah, so I thank you for that, like looking out for me there,
it's
because
all good
usually the weirdest things happen at like parties and clubs like that,
that they do, especially if you're a girl, because everyone likes to get touchy, even though they don't give consent.
and especially since that's like so cramped there. People
Yeah,
don't people don't really know what personal space is.
yeah, they don't, or at least let's say they do, but for the
They
guys, or
don't
let's
care.
not say guys, for the people that want to get touchy, they're gonna blame it on, oh, it was accidental. Someone bumped into
Yeah,
me and I accidentally grabbed you.
yeah, they're gonna like use an excuse or something. Like regardless of if you're a man or a woman, it's like
Yeah,
the fuck.
it's always like that. It's always like that.
Yeah. Because like it ruins your whole experience there. Like you're having fun and then suddenly you feel somebody grabbing you and you're like, bitch, did you just grab me?
Like, yeah, exactly. I know that. I know that. It just really just ruins the whole thing for you.
Yeah, but you're a good
Oh,
person. Thank you for looking out for me.
it's okay.
Would hang out with you again, but I'm not seeing that happening anytime soon. Even though stuff is
Yes,
getting even though
a little
stuff
bit better.
starts back up again.
Yeah, a
Uh
little bit better until last week. I think until last week Tuesday, when
yeah.
someone decided to come over to our country, and yeah,
And have the macaroni with them.
exactly. For anyone from Suriname that's watching, you know exactly what we're talking about. For anyone outside, I think you already know now how she said
They,
macaroni.
they know what macaroni is. Like that's the code name we use on the
Ah,
internet.
okay. So that's good then. It's good that they know now. So yeah, it's a whole thing now. But up till now, nothing has got any worse. So that's good. And it didn't have an impact so far on, yeah, on tomorrow, for tomorrow, with the whole politics going on.
I mean, like the borders could have already been closed, and we could have just like continued, like the way everything was like as normal because we're a small community, and macaroni wouldn't have affected us that much. Like, but the problem is people try to sneak over,
And
and in
that's
other
what
countries they have
happened.
a lot more macaroni than we do.
Yeah, then we do. Yeah. So I'm actually surprised. I am actually happy at our country, Suriname, that we avoided having it for so long. I'm actually surprised. I am genuinely proud of our
Out of
country.
all the countries in the world, we're the one with
Yeah.
the least macaroni.
So that's good job, Suriname. I'm proud of you. Until you fucked us over, but it's okay.
Yeah. So yeah, what are your plans for the next few years?
Hmm. As in,
With your work and yeah, your career and what you do creatively online.
okay. As for my work, my whole the where I work at the media, you know, get further, grow my skills, get better at everything that I do. And hopefully that's actually my dream now is to maybe eventually edit larger things like music videos for artists or commercials for companies. Or the big thing, direct or film a movie. That's pretty much the whole thing. I have done smaller things before with just friends, but I finally have more resources to go further with it. I have more resources.
Because you were talking about starting small, like editing small short films and stuff like that, and we were
Mhm,
actually talking about it as well for this channel.
which I currently am doing.
Yes, because like I wanted to also have like some elements of other people's work, like stuff we could collab on and have
Mm,
that put on the channel so people don't just have the interviews to look at, but the other stuff we can basically do, so they can
yeah,
get like interested in your channel and start to see what you guys have in store.
yeah. So.
So that was
Well,
basically
I
why
am busy with it all. I am still thinking whether I would post it on my Instagram or my YouTube because my YouTube per se, my YouTube channel, I only post my edits there, my anime videos. On Instagram, it's a mix of everything. But for example, this video that I'm making is a montage of Suriname. It's going to be longer than 1 minute, and Instagram only allows you to post things of 1 minute. So my only other option is YouTube, but I resorted to YouTube to my anime stuff. So I'm thinking about making another channel, but I'm not sure yet.
all right.
But
And do you have any advice for the youth of Suriname or just someone in Suriname who is like thinking of pursuing a career like yours or actually like trying it out? Because I've seen like people are actually more interested in learning how to edit and stuff nowadays since this current situation has forced people to be inside more and to work from home.
yeah, they're being a lot more creative. They are actually creative people around us. When it comes to this line of work, just go for it. You can start small, and I believe everyone starts with your phone. Like really, just everyone starts with your phone. Whether if it's making a video of yourself or of others, or making pictures of flowers, it does a lot because it gets the attention of other people. If you're creative with your work, especially if you edit it, you can throw the ball very far to make something big out of it. And if you're creative, if you have friends that you're good with, that have you have a certain vibe going on, make a video of that. Just the good times that you guys have, maybe when you're in the city, walking around in most of the places that we have with a beautiful scenery here. Make a video of that, a vlog. I see a lot of people that I know now are doing vlogs and they're making it big. They really are. I'm surprised to see that. I just recently downloaded TikTok. I sort of dislike that app, but I have seen a lot of people there from other places and from Suriname,
I've
all
seen
from
like
the age of 11, just making amazing stuff.
I have seen more people. There's something. Uh,
Yeah, it's achieving, I believe.
there's an echo. Okay, I think it's working again. So I've seen a lot of people from Suriname on TikTok actually because even though there is like some bit of controversy surrounding TikTok,
Yeah.
I have seen many people from Suriname use it in a creative way, and I'm a fan. Like, I'm not sure if you remember Ein and Ein is Dri, but they have like that vibe and Asago.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
But like Surinamese people like that stuff,
Yeah, they do. They do.
and there are a lot of YouTubers like Fear No Fear, stuff like people
Mm.
like that, and I enjoy these videos like uh because they feel authentic compared to other videos I've seen on YouTube, like from other YouTubers. Like these have a bit more life in them.
And yeah, that's
Because
true. You can just sense that it's real. It comes from the art because most that I've seen, especially with the bigger YouTubers, I'm not gonna call any names. Even though there's one person I really dislike. It's just dramatic. It's too much. You don't enjoy it anymore. And it's all at the end. It's all about them. What they were trying to reach, maybe show them a part of their country. In the end, it becomes just a video about them and their daily life, and it gets the views too. It does something, but it's not what you actually direct. It's not what you started with.
because the people from Suriname, they're not like the comedians. They're not afraid to make fun of anybody and everybody. They just like say it out loud,
So that is
and I like it because they don't necessarily what other people do. They don't go out to bully anyone. It's just like they make fun of a stereotype or
that
something like that. And in most cases, you would only get it if you actually live here in Suriname. So that's also a bit of like the cultural context behind it, but it's also fun because especially people from other countries get to learn about Suriname because we have a lot of interesting stuff, but I don't really see it like online or accessible to other people, like, which is a shame because
Yeah,
there.
it's because we're so small. That's why we don't get a lot of recognition. Even I don't. Even I don't. If we were to check at my YouTube channel, I started in 2017 and it's now 2020. It's 3 years later, right? And I just only reached 300 subscribers. Where if I look at other people, they started a few months ago, and but they're from America and they instantly get the views or the followers. It's just the way it is. But just keep on going. Just keep on going. I had to do that, and I'm still doing that. And I'm slowly growing, especially now how I am in contact with people, or I have friends from other countries. I have a friend in Africa. I have a friend in Jamaica. We're working together to create other stuff,
That's good.
and
I like that.
because because of that, I have people from their side that's now also enjoying my stuff that also came to my side to watch my content. And
You're
so
like
it's
building up a
always good
community.
to like have friends or have people from other countries. And also always be careful with either what you post or the audience that you're targeting because it's the internet, it's 2020, everyone is sensitive, but it is what it is. You know?
And the internet is forever, so if you fuck up on the internet, everybody has that video.
That's it. That is true.
Everybody's mom, uncle, dad, whoever, They're gonna be like, "Hey, aren't you that person that fucked up on the internet?" And
Yeah,
you're
and,
gonna
and
be
that
like,
that will be your title. And unless you have a big fan base or community that will protect you,
or
you know,
defend you, but
or
yeah,
defend you, you'll get out of it. But the controversy will still forever be there. So always be careful with what you post. You will have people that either don't like your stuff. You will always have haters or people that just don't enjoy your stuff and that will try and bring you down. But still, just go for it. If it's something that you like, if it's your passion, go for it. I have had my days where I maybe just felt like I
you
think I'm
didn't
just gonna
really,
stop editing. I just want to stop. It's not
yeah,
bringing me somewhere. But I still have those people that enjoy it. Maybe someone will say for like, oh yeah, it's editing is ass. But then I see the comments where someone will be like, yo, your editing was nice, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna make it. That it always brings you up. Just keep on pushing. That's more or less the advice that I have to give, especially if you're someone and this is now targeted to people from Suriname, especially if you're someone that talks a lot of English or maybe watches anime, as most Suriname people will say we're the weird ones because we're otakus. So you will have those people that will dislike you. That's just how it is. That's how Suriname is, and that's how I think almost everywhere is.
we
But
still live in
just
the ancient times.
yeah, we do. We really do. But just still keep going with it. Just keep on going. I have my sides where I have the side of my friends that watch anime, my otakus, let's just call them that, then you already know who I'm talking about. And I have the other side. It's how it is, and especially how I'm black. It's especially how I'm black. Oh my god. The amount of people that look at me on a daily basis and just see me talking English, just like question my sanity and what is wrong with me. But it's how it is. Everyone has their own thing that they like, and there will always be a community that you think that is small but will eventually grow big, just like the anime community. In 2017, the anime community in Suriname was small. It really was small, but it grew throughout the years. It grew, especially with how we had an anime shop in Times Mall.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That that's where I met a lot of people. That's really where I met a lot of people and got to see that the anime fandom is bigger than I expected it, especially nowadays. Nowadays, no one's really afraid anymore to show it. You can go on TikTok or Instagram and you see in their bio, anime lover watches this, likes this. It's how it is, and I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see people that were first shy to bring out their passion or the things that they like to now just saying it openly. They know that they will probably get some hate from others, but the community of their side is with them, and that's a good thing. That's something that makes me happy.
Aw, I myself am a cosplayer, an anime, not just anime, but like I cosplay like a lot. And before, yeah, 2017, I didn't really see that. People just like used to dress up for carnival or Halloween, but they didn't used to do other stuff. But their skills were amazing.
Yeah,
Um,
they really are.
and now
There
it's
was
just blossomed into something beautiful. And actually feel comfortable
with it.
with that here now.
I don't know. Did you go to I think it was the Halloween festival at Boulevard? I think. It was a while ago. Did you go there?
Oh no, I didn't go to that one. I went to the other thing at Utopia
Where's that again?
in the in the area, like the same street, but if you go further down the street.
Is it fun? Is it the one where Marriott is? The Hotel Marriott?
Not there, but a lot further. Like you have
Or
to
there?
drive a lot further. They had like a whole
Um,
horror show theme going on, with like the
going
two
on there.
haunted houses and people in like costumes.
Oh, that one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that one. I know that one. But I went to one with Serrano. You know him. Your
Yeah.
last interview, I believe, was with him, and we went there, and I was surprised at the amount of cosplayers that were there. We had people going from Mario and Luigi from Super Smash Bros. All the way to scarecrows from Batman to anything else. And Serrano was dressed as Scorpion. And you would not believe the amount of people that we saw, especially black people, saw him and just yelled out, "Yo, Scorpion!" And they called him over and we made pictures and everything. That was something. That was something. If we ever have that again, especially this year, so if we have that again this year, you should really come. You will be happy to see the amount of cosplayers that we have. It was amazing.
Yeah, if I ever.
Someone that, yeah,
Oh
go
my
on.
goodness. Technical
Go on.
difficulties.
It's okay.
If I ever get the chance, then I'm gonna go because it's the first time that I'm seeing something like this here, and I really enjoy that actually.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
So if it ever if you get it again, oh my god, politicians, just other other politics groups are driving by. I hope you don't hear them because they're making a lot of noise right now.
mm.
Yeah.
No, not. Uh, the sound is okay. I'm not hearing them.
Okay. Good. Good. Yeah. So if we have it again, if we have anything like that again, which we will eventually, um, if you ever just want to go, you can just see if you have your people to go with because it really was a fun night. It really was. I
I really
remember
want
that I
to
actually also
be a
stole
part of
Serrano
it.
his sword.
I really want to see it grow actually
Yeah, I do too. I really do. But
because
it will. It will.
there's lots of potential. But yeah.
There is. There is. It really is. There's a guy. He's mostly at our cinema here, TBL Cinema. Yume, I believe Yume cosplays.
Oh, I know
Um,
him. We know each other. I actually like gave him a hug at like the fair at
mm,
KKF. We
okay.
like
Oh yeah, he was there too. He was there too.
we
Yes.
were talking about like doing a cosplay together. I was like getting my clothes ready and stuff like that. I had like my face paint. I was gonna go as Gamora from
From
Avengers.
Avengers.
I
Nice,
was like
nice.
take pictures and stuff, but it didn't really quite work out.
Anymore. That's I'm sad to hear that. But he also has a lot of potential. He does because I also know him personally. I am with him in two gaming groups. I am in a Fortnite gaming group with him and an anime group. And sometimes he sends his stuff that he's working on there, and the amount of work and details that he throws into it is amazing. It really is. And just
Really
like that,
appreciate it,
he
man.
has mentioned that he has other people that also do that stuff. So the community is a lot more bigger than you think it is, and it will grow because anyone that has seen him either at TBL, mostly at TBL, just admired him and was like, I think I want to cosplay too. And that's what he did for you then. You saw him,
Yeah,
you got to know him, and you wanted to cosplay too. You also wanted to go again as Gamora, as you said. You see,
because
so
I actually went to cosplay at conventions in Holland, but
mm,
I like did it on a budget. Like I had like some small stuff, but it was fun, and especially since he's actually popularizing it now in Suriname. People who are like shy to cosplay are now doing it more. Even the
more.
girls who like do make regular ass makeup on TikTok and stuff like that, they also
Mm,
started working on stuff like that, and I really like it. It's it's more than what I expected. Like the community
it
is
is.
coming
It really
together.
is. It really is. But that's how everything goes. That's more or less how life goes. If you want to do something, go for it. Make the first step. You will see others and they will inspire you. Do not be afraid to go for it. If you stick with it, it will grow eventually. Maybe you'd have to like ask others for help to help you either create your own stuff or to promote your stuff, but it will grow eventually. And that's what happened for me. That's what happened. You have to start small. Everyone starts small. I had to start with um, a a SoundCloud rapper that I'm still working with. He asked me for like, "Yo, can you make an edit for me?" And because he's from America, and I didn't have a way to like ask him for money, and I actually still don't, because it's not possible. He asked me to create something, and I did, and I still
Is it
do for
Brooklyn?
him. Hmm?
Is the dude's name Brooklyn on SoundCloud?
I think that's the last guy that asked me. Do you know him?
No, I saw his music on SoundCloud. Like I usually sometimes go on there. I look for like the slowed down songs. Like they have like a different vibe to them. So yeah.
That's where I get most of my songs. Yeah, all the edits that I make with like different versions of a song, it's really on SoundCloud. SoundCloud has an amazing inventory when it comes to those kind of music. Hold on, let me check if I can find him. Oh no, 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 no. It's Bad Kid Boas. Yeah, he's the guy that asked me. I still have to make something for him. But the first guy, Young Mushi, he asked me to make an edit for him, and so I did. And he liked it, and he showed his people and his
Fan base.
advertisers, yeah, his fan base. And most of his some of his followers came to me too. They asked me like, "Yo, can you make something for me?" And again, still I did. Some asked me to make anime edits for them or other stuff. And because I posted one of them on Facebook, that was a little bit more, that was not anime, you could say. Um, a guy from here, from Suriname, also asked me to make a song for him, to me edit something for him. And again, I did, and that's where it grew. That's really where it grew. My barber. This is the last guy that's asked me. My barber. I remember I was at the barber shop just waiting for my turn to go get my haircut, and the guy was playing a song, and I liked it. I liked it. I went on my phone, I shazammed it. I couldn't find it, so I asked him like, "Yo, what's the name?" He gave it to me, and then I left after that, right after I got my hair done. And as I was walking away, I was on YouTube and I was checking. I was like, "Hold up, the guy that's singing is my barber. The guy that's singing in the video is my barber. It's his song." And I'm just looking at the video. I'm like, nice. So I decided that when I go back, I'm going to tell him like, "Yo, who edited the video for you? Who edited it for you? I wanted to know the guy that did it for you." And he told me. And then he asked me like, why? I said like, it's because I also edit videos. And he's like, "Oh, word? Okay, cool. Give me your number." I'm like, "Why?" Because if I ever have another video, I'll ask you to do it. So I did. And a lot of months went by and I didn't hear anything from him. But then last month, I went again, got my hair done. And before I left, he stopped me like, "I'm busy with another song and I'm going to ask you to edit for me." So expect a call from me within a few weeks. And he called me a few days ago. And if I get that done, because this is just a music video from here. It's not anime. It's not cartoon. It's just an anime. It's just a music video. If I get that done and he puts it on his YouTube channel, I just know that a lot more people, a lot more artists will see it. And if I do a good job at the editing, they will ask me to do for theirs too.
You need to get
That is
paid.
how I grow. What does it say?
You need to get paid for your work.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is getting paid. This one is getting paid because it's from here. It's not from America where I don't have the chance to get paid. But this is from here. He already said like, "I already have a budget for you, so don't worry about it." I'm like, bet. Let's do it. Let's go for it. So I know that when that is done, more artists will ask me, and that's where you grow. You grow at your own work, your skills, and you make money out of it. That's how it goes. Do not be afraid to make a step. Do not be afraid to bring your work out. That's yeah. This is everything I said goes back on the first question that you asked. What is my advice to anyone that's watching this that wants to do something? Go for it. I would not have met you if I didn't decide to just stand there all awkward in a club on my phone and text something for you. I would not have met you. That's how it is. Just go for it.
You wouldn't be here in this interview and sending a message out to people from the people from everywhere from the
that
internet who wanted to like
that's watching this. That's
watch.
watching this. Exactly. Exactly. So just go for it. If I didn't app you again and figure out that some of the people that we know that were all in the group, because you also knew Serrano before
Yeah,
I even knew you. Because I also told him about you, and he was like, "Oh, okay, cool. I don't know this person." Then all of a sudden, when I found your account, I showed him a pic like, "Yo, this is the girl." I mean, like, I know her. So I'm like, "Oh, word." You see, so that's the thing. And from day one, we worked out. You weren't afraid to ask me like, "Do you want to collab? Do you want to do this interview, or do you want to help me on my channel?" And now that we're doing this, you didn't expect that your first interview was going to bring you 100 views.
I did not expect that. I thought at least like 50 views or something. I didn't really think it would be that much, that many people.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how it is. So don't be afraid to make your first step, your first step. Anything small can turn into something big. I decided, or yeah, in the beginning, I decided that my Instagram is for my shorter edits and my YouTube is for my longer edits, my AMP, my 3 minute videos. But then I was getting a little bit slower making longer videos, so I posted shorter stuff on on YouTube. And where most of my videos got 100 or 200 views, there was one video that was about the last Dragon Ball movie that today, let me check how much it has today. Let me check real quick. Give me a sec, give me a sec. Today it has, where are you? Mm,
Oh, people in the comment. Oh my god, what happened?
but there are people in comment sections?
Yeah, they're congratulating you.
Oh, oh, I did not even notice that.
It's probably like you probably don't know how to work with this yet, but if you see like a
There's a there's a guy in here. I already have it. There's a guy in here called King Sanatsu. He said my name and I know him. Shit, I forgot your name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know he's gonna get mad at me again that I forgot his name, but I know him. Denzel never seen my number on his phone, even though we're friends. I went to the same school with him. I think Shadow Bear Butt Games. I think I also know
it's
him.
Theo.
Who?
Theo. It's a friend of mine from school.
Okay, then I don't think I know him. But I know I know King Zenet, so he's let me see what he said. He's probably
He
said
says
something.
it's like 16K
Yeah,
views. That's
yep,
like
yep,
a lot to fill out.
16K views, 1600, 297 views. It was a short video of 42 seconds that blew up.
Like I have questions like, was it the Broly movie?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. That's the one. That one blew up a lot. Shit, I did not even notice that we had comment sections. Hold up. Don't do it, but we get money and go for it.
King Zangetsu. Uh, I I may know you, but right now I'm not so sure because of like the usernames. Because like it took me like a while to realize who Ropes and Dragon Eggs was, and I was like,
Hold up, give me a sec. I think my what just happened? Hold up. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, my fan died, and I thought it was electricity that left. Yeah, but King Sangetsu, I know him. I don't think you know each other personally. Yeah, not personally, but he knows you via Instagram. Yeah, I sat with him on the same school. Uh, I'm not thinking about it. Uh,
Theo was like,
he's
you know him too.
the name Shadow. I have someone in on Instagram with the name Shadow. I haven't spoken with him for a while. I think that's him.
Yeah, that's him.
Just tell me if it's you. Just tell me if it's you. Then I know. because I only have a few certain people that will stick to a certain type of name. King Sangetsu, I already know who it is because God forbid he has 5 accounts all with the same name, so I know exactly who that is. And Shadow, yeah, I think I know him. Ropes and Dragon X, I don't think I know her.
That's my friend Erinid. She was also in like a podcast with me on the channel.
Oh, was that
But
the last one that you did? Well, after
no,
Serrano?
like the first one before Serrano.
Check.
You can check it out later because I'm not sure how long I was gonna do the interview actually, or like the podcast.
Oof, we're almost at an hour. Holy hell.
Once you start talking, things start flowing naturally, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true.
I was wondering.
Okay, yeah, I see her.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, got it. I got it. Yeah, her, how do you say it? I don't want to pronounce it wrong for her to get mad at me.
Her name is Erinid.
Erin. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know her personally, but what's up? Um, I don't think I have to do another introduction. But yeah.
But yeah.
Yes,
So
and for me, I believe also was like your full name. You know what? I'm not even going to reply to him because he knows why. I'm gonna be an asshole to him.
but yeah. I was actually also inspired by a couple of friends to start doing these interviews and these podcasts because also a bunch of people from the US and Europe wanted to know about Suriname. And
Mm,
especially now, since stuff is basically building up to the elections,
which is in
people
three
will really.
days, and I am going to have it extra busy. Oh, I'm honestly scared.
Besides, you're actually on you're actually not free. You're like on call still. Like
Yeah, I am literally on standby. I can get a call from work any second for them to tell me you have to come to work ASAP. So I hope that won't happen. But yeah, I'm ready.
but yeah, people like it works a bit different here compared to that of the US or other countries actually.
Mhm. It
Uh
is it is a little bit different. Yeah. It's I don't know exactly how to say it. I don't know how to
how to explain it.
explain it too much. But everything happens a little bit different, a little bit on a more smaller scale, if we can say it like that.
We can probably leave that for another video. I mean, whether it can be before or after the election, I don't really know, but we can actually leave that for another video where we can work out the details and the points, like
Mm,
because
about the whole thing.
people aren't gonna like understand. Like we can like edit the video and stuff like that because
Yeah.
people probably aren't gonna get it if we just talk about it here on the
Mm.
live stream because we need to work out the points and stuff like that because
Because
it's
it's a
not
lot of
in
stuff. A
English.
lot goes into it.
We have to
Especially how
translate.
I actually also don't know how it actually happens in other countries because I think it's different in a lot of countries, and it's really hard for us to explain it how it is here in comparison to there.
And because I had like a bunch of people who wanted to know more about that, I'm gonna do it like in an unbiased way. Like I'm not
Mhm.
gonna like talk about say this one is better than the other. No, I'm just gonna explain how the stuff actually works
Yes,
because
I think
people are gonna take
that's a
it the
good
wrong
idea.
way,
That is
especially
true. A lot of
since
people tend to do that, especially how it has to do with politics. And God forbid, everyone is sensitive when it comes to that. Everyone has their own opinion and just throws it too far. And that's why I don't want to have anything in common with politics. It's too much. Everyone's asking me, "Are you going to vote this year?" I'm like, I'm not going to answer you. It's either yes or it's no. Find out
it's
next
a
time, Dragon
personal
Ball
thing.
Z or something.
on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. So I always try to steer away from that because if it's someone from a different politics group than what I am, they will approach me with it. Why are you going to vote for them? And it's going to annoy me a little bit because I don't feel like I have to
Explain yourself.
explain it, especially if you're not going to
Like,
agree
it's your
with
own
me and
personal
not going to leave
choice.
me alone with me. Exactly.
And
That's how politics goes.
I don't really get why people say like if you're gonna vote for this party or that party, like you're wrong or you're wrong. I'm like, no, it's something you can keep private because yeah, it's your choice. And
Exactly.
uh, I mean, you can criticize the choice the person made, like their opinion, but it's not the point that you're supposed to like yell at each other and say that you're a dumbass or I'm a dumbass for doing
Exactly.
what we did. Like, we have our own reasons, we have our own choices that we need to make.
Mm, exactly. So let's just try and keep it on that. To anyone that's watching this that feels a certain way about it or takes it serious and um have lost someone because they were from a different um politic group, don't don't have
Because it really
something
seems
that I
like
like to
on
say. Something
Facebook.
that I like to say is lower your pride. Let's just call it that. Put your pride on the side and remember that this person is your friend and not go hate them because they have a different meaning because of something. If you don't get into a serious problem or situation with them where it's completely wrong, don't go hating them. Not talk to them. It's stupid. It's illogical. Just put it like that.
I mean, like, let's say person A likes this anime and person B likes that anime. It's it's probably not like on
uh,
that level, but it means something to that person.
to that
Like
person.
even if person A doesn't like what person B likes, it for them it's like personal. Like I'm not
Yeah,
comparing politics with anime. I'm talking about like how the
there's a
person
comparison.
does it.
It's just a little bit of a comparison to it because politics is on a lot much larger scale or higher scale than as to anime.
And we don't yell, like we kind of make fun of each other, like if that person likes an anime like this, like a playful kind of way. We don't actively try to bring them down because they like this or they like that.
Mm,
Like, and besides, they're all people in this whole thing. Everybody can like make a mistake or make the wrong choice.
choice. And not saying that voting for a certain group is the wrong choice, but it's what that person felt like voting for. They believe that that group or that person is going to better the situation or bring the country further.
Yeah, so and it's also like the responsibility of the person you're voting for to pull
Mm.
through on what they promised.
Yeah, that too.
So it's like a whole I forgot the term, but like it's kind of like working together. Like we're supporting you to make the right decisions
Yeah, it's
regardless of who it is.
what you'll do at the end. Yeah, regardless of who it is and what you will do at the end. Because we can all make a promise to do something, but you don't know how life is going to work out for you to keep your words on that promise. You know, I promised I would go and meet a certain friend of mine a lot more this year, but because of macaroni, I can't. You know, because I don't have a car, and buses are not existed anymore right now. They're non-existent. So I can't visit that person, and he understands that. He knows that, you know, because of everything that's happening, you know, we can't meet up. So that's an understanding. But most people don't see it that way. Most people just see it like you just didn't keep your promises. You know, you can always still try to go for it to keep your promises, but If it's hard, it's most likely so that something else will go wrong, only to satisfy that one person.
Yes. So, I think that's it for our time here on this
Mm,
interview slash podcast. I would like to keep some stuff short because it's still like a small channel, and I still want other people to start watching and join in because we're
mm,
still gonna be working together on other stuff, and we gotta keep a bit of suspense, like people curious, like what's gonna
on
happen
what it
next,
will be,
what
on
stories
what
do
it will
these
be.
people have to tell. So
Exactly.
we wanna keep them curious, so they
Yeah,
stay
that's
interested.
it. For anyone that's gonna watch this, be on the lookout because I will finish my video. It's about Suriname. It's a little bit of a guide or compilation of the few places that we have here in Suriname, and I will try and finish it within a month. I'm not making any promises because it's
You don't know
I'm
how stuff
busy.
will
I'm busy.
work out.
I know how stuff will go, and it's just that I'm busy with all of them. But be on the lookout for that. If you're interested in knowing how Suriname is, or just to learn more about that, be on the lookout for that. I will try and finish it as soon as I can, and it
Are you
will
gonna
be
post
posted
it on
on
your
Rin's
channel?
Art channel. Nope, I will post it on yours first. Then
Yeah.
I will put it up.
Ah, that's good. Stuff is
So
lagging a bit, so while I think you stopped, it might have like while I think you might have stopped talking, you might have actually been continuing to talk. So it's like a bit. The connection here is terrible.
yeah, almost everything here in Suriname is a little bit terrible, especially when it comes to Wi-Fi. Oh, like I was promised, I would get like a 10 megabyte per second data plan, but I only have 4, so I need to fix that.
Okay.
Ah,
So
and look, you have another subscriber. Things I need to subscribe to you. I think you already
thank,
did.
thank you for the
Uh,
subscribe. Like thank you, and
and
share it with your friends.
Anfer, exactly. Anthony, show it to I forgot the name, like Feroz and I forgot her name, but you know who they are. Just share it with them. If they wanted to see me or know how I am doing, tell them that I'm doing okay. I am here, and that they can subscribe to Ren Arts channel, Art Cafe, for more stuff regarding almost everything. I think there are a lot of things that we can talk to.
100 megabyte Mbps. The fuck?
Yeah, it's
Like
yeah,
dial-up.
it is. It really is bad, but I can work with it so far. This is the first time that I'm doing a stream, and apparently it's
It
not
went
that
well.
bad.
It's
Yeah,
good.
it went well, and I'm able to play games online without too much lag. I really wished it was faster, but it is what it is. I have to live with it.
I was planning to do a whole thing where I'm gonna like play video games in cosplay on Twitch actually.
Yeah, on
But
Twitch too.
yeah, so I'm still working on some stuff because I also need to finish some school stuff and I need to graduate. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna like turn
that's
my
important.
entire room into like a YouTube studio thing for
The
like
dream, the dream. I really have to get mine fixed too. Especially now, since I have a lot of ideas for AMVs. I can't. No, let's just say I can't. My room isn't really my workplace. Let's just say my workplace isn't all that for me to edit. It's not appropriate for me. I don't feel like editing when I sit behind my laptop and just work on it. I just recently got a new oh, what's that? What is wrong with me today? I cannot speak English.
it's okay, it's okay. You don't have to worry.
But yeah, let's just say a table. I just recently got a big table for my room, but it's too high, and my chairs are not that high. So I basically have to have my hands here to edit, and it's so hard where I'm used to have it lower, so I can't really edit too much.
All right.
Yeah,
So we still have stuff to be planned, worked out, and yeah, we'll
All
keep
in due
everyone
time.
posted. Like,
Yeah,
well,
all in
we'll
due
post
time.
updates and stuff. So yeah,
I think most updates will be on Instagram, right?
yeah, Instagram, and I made another Instagram for like some behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that too.
So yeah, it might get us some more attention because I just post anything from everyone who like adds something, who wants to add something. I just like post it there. So because my account, my personal account, is more for just me, but the Rinse Art Cafe account is for everyone who wants to add
Mm.
something. So yeah,
When it comes to your channel, to your men's
exactly.
that is true. That is true. I actually also want to do that because right now I have my Instagram account is more for my anime content, but then I have people from Suriname that are only interested in me, maybe, and they will scroll through my entire account, only searching
Just to look
for
for
pictures of
pictures of
me,
you.
only to like that and nothing else because they don't care about the anime stuff. So yeah, I also have to make something, make a new account,
All right.
but
So
everything in due time. People subscribe to Rin's Art Cafe YouTube
and
channel
subscribe
and
to
Instagram.
Denzel's YouTube channel,
That
especially.
is Godfather
And
5000.
I put all of the stuff in the link in the description, like of the video.
So
So
yes,
once it's
so
up,
people, if you're
everybody can
interested
go ahead.
in anime stuff, or just short videos, yeah, it's all on my channel, I guess.
All right, so that's where we're gonna keep it for today. Thank you for joining me on Rin's Art Cafe interviews,
Thank you for inviting me.
and I hope to see you the next time because, yeah, we're gonna be working together a lot, and you
A
have
lot
good stuff to say to inspire younger creators, not just from Suriname but also from other countries. So
around the country. Yes,
yes, and I thank you for giving me your time.
no problem.
So, are we gonna do like an outro?
I have something in mind, but it's so. I have something in mind, but it's just going to be weird. I don't really know how I should do it.
Uh,
We met. Lol. Yeah. Then I know exactly what it is. Shadow. He said, we met at Stone. Yeah. Then I know exactly. How's it going, man? Yeah. Well, after this, I'll contact you. Okay.
so yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends. All right, peace out.
Everyone,
See you
take it
guys.
easy, stay safe, and don't get macaroni.
All right,
All right. Ciao.
bye.